Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of Tunic, and yeah, we're still in this room. We're still in this room where we basically spent the entirety of the last episode. I am telling you right now, as I sit, I make a promise to you, we will leave this room today. We will leave this room today. I think I've pretty much investigated, you know, the vast majority of things here. I'm feeling, you know, like very, 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 very satisfied. What am I stuck on here? What? Just trying to get around the side of this. Did I just find a freaking secret? I just... No, I didn't. I'm just What was that? Oh, I must have just done the... I just did that. Okay, because I was pressing the... haven't fully figured that one out yet. That shield appears to be a shield parry. Anyway, I thought I had just found a secret all of a sudden, like, amazingly. But what? It's not letting me walk here, but I can't seem to see anything that's actually blocking me. Ghost Tim? Is Tim here? Invisible? The invisible machine? Alright, anyway. So, we're definitely going to leave. We're going to go up this ladder. In fact, look, here. I'm very close. I'm about to go up this ladder. However. So I'm actually continuing playing from the last episode. Like, I've just recorded, you know, the previous episode that you guys would have seen, you know, a couple of days ago. And all I've done is I've gone to have lunch. But I have just set up and looked up some symbols for the words that I think might be written on these blackboards. So I just want to show you where I'm kind of at with that really quickly. This won't be like a really big thing. All right, hello everybody. Here we are in my workshop, as I've started, as I'm continuing to call it. Not that I've started. I started ages ago calling it that. So the main thing, yeah, as I said, is I just, I know there's like so much to translate. There's so many new pages we've just received all at once. But I thought the first thing I really want to do is just take a closer look at these boards. So as I mentioned in the last episode, I had to do that by taking a screenshot, trying to look at them more closely. So this is the best go at what I've had here at trying to translate this into, you know, the script as the way I understand it, basically by putting the horizontal line into the middle of it. This is what I think I'm seeing here. And if I am, then I can recognize that this character here is Ta from Alta. And that this one I see over and over again. I'm fairly sure that this is the T from stick, but it's the reverse of it. So to me, that then says tait, which if it's one word, I can only really think of the word tight. I don't know what that would mean in this context where we're looking at the tuning fork and the tuning fork automaton and this spike or shard here. But I did imagine, like, what if it's two words here actually, and what if it's like tie it. It's a bit of a stretch because I don't really feel like they would work. They would have tie as one word and then it, surely. I don't really think this is it, but I did kind of have fun going, well, what if it is tie it, and what if this actually is the shard that the dagger seems to be made of, and what they're saying here is to tie it because the shard, like the dagger has, you know, like a tie over this part of it, right? I don't know which might be the part that they're sort of motioning here, right? So I don't know, but it doesn't, I think it's an exciting idea for like the law implications of it. Because that would sort of mean they were, it would mean a couple of things to me, and that's, excuse me, I'm dying of how exciting all of this is. It would mean to me that this is something they have done. They have taken this shard, whoever they is, the librarian or the librarians, I don't know, and that they have turned it into a dagger, right? For some reason. But I guess what it also means, regardless of how I'm actually, translating this, if this is the dagger, and it might not be, then it has a relationship with these tuning forks. So I don't know what that's about. But I did find this very exciting. When I was trying to work out what this is, pretty quickly I went, oh, this is one of my earliest characters. This is 4. And I had originally thought this character here might look like this, but then I realized, well, it must be fork, right? It must be the word fork, and then, yeah, if you remove that part there, this becomes fork. So I think this just says fork. Which makes sense. This I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I'm very early stages of this right now. I don't know if I'm thinking of it the right way. So that's that blackboard. On to the next. This one's quite clear to me, so I feel pretty good about how I'm imagining these characters. It just really looks like this and this and this. And if it is, I know these ones fairly well, especially these two. This is me or meh from like equipment. And this is n. So this is min or men, depending on your pronunciation. And this one is, I'm pretty sure, it's the ad from Disadvantage. Or da, if it didn't have this, which to me makes this the word admin. Admin, most likely admin. I don't know if that's correct, but if it is it saying that is it maybe saying that they have taken these things that already existed, they have converted them into placid versions that can be used as like helpers, and maybe they are doing the admin of the librarians, although what we've seen them do is carry tea. So I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to check this as we start, because I haven't actually gone and double checked it myself, but I think I just clicked when I looked at this again and went, oh, this is the pattern that's on our conduits that carry our energy. I think that's why it was so familiar, but I finally gleaned. And so I suppose the implication with these being on the same board is probably just that these things have to be like powered up by the conduits. I don't really know. It's kind of an interesting combo. But that's where I've come with that one. This one I'm having the most trouble with, but I'm fairly sure I've had to blow this one up, in fact, because this is just really hard to see. But this I'm pretty sure is I'm happy with that one. This one is the clearest thing here. I think what I'm looking at here is you, a character I'm very, very familiar with, one of my earliest ones. But I'm going to say that the rest of it is so difficult to understand. I just simply can't from this figure out what the other characters are. And I can't even figure out if this is 3 or if this is 4 separate characters. It's a bit tricky. But I did think that if what this is saying begins with the you, or the you, these are the two things I've just really quickly thought of with not spending much time. I thought the unit, and I was like, well, if I'm right that this is a cartridge and they're like investigating it, they're analyzing it, they're wondering about it, I guess unit makes perfect sense. They're just like, it's a unit of some sort, and they're trying to figure it out. But I did also think, what if this is the universe? I'm really happy with this thought. And I had a go at writing out universe myself. And, look at that. I think if you get rid of the horizontal line in the middle, maybe I can imagine that going there, like that. And this is a bit of a stretch, but it could be like that, right? Because even the way that we see these characters written on like the hints in the pen on like the hints page, like the S, doesn't have the same sort of proportions as we're seeing it in the regular text. It's sort of written you know, like taller and a bit more stretched out like that, or, you know, like a single line. It looks a little bit more like, that's too exaggerated, but so I can imagine that actually might be correct, and that's just because of being given the U at the start of it that's occurred to me. And the other reason I really like that is because, yeah, like if they know something about this, and if this is indeed a game cartridge, then of course this would be, they would understand that this is the universe contained within a game cartridge, an awareness that they're in a game. They're putting it all together. They're working it out. They're working it all out. So I kind of feel really good about this, I've got to say. I kind of feel really good about this. At first, when I look back at this, I thought, oh, probably really silly. This is probably just like the pins, if it is a cartridge, the pins that this connects with, like in the console, right? And it still could be, but at the same time, I did think, well, but I still think it could be a character because I, you know, look at how it's shaped. It looks like that, right? And so if it is, then the way to interpret into a you know, the style I'm familiar with is to do this. And as soon as I wrote this, I immediately recognized it as Hal, because it's a very unique looking character, and I was so excited to discover this. And then I thought, of course, if you had discovered that there were these weird things somehow, these weird cartridges that you don't understand, but somehow you were able to understand that it was the nature of the universe, you would probably, you can imagine somebody going, how, right? Isn't that amazing? I don't know if this is correct, but I think it's a very fun interpretation. I think it's possible. So this is really exciting. It's really fascinating. There's one other thing that I've done, because I just wanted to actually have a go at this little bit of writing here. I had already said in the last episode I recognized that this is time, and I was like, what's this? What's going on with Aura's gem here? And I'm pretty comfortable with this being Re. It just looks right. But this one is giving me some trouble. So this was my attempt at sort of trying to work out like what's going on with this part of this character here. And I feel good about the top part, but the bottom part is driving me a bit crazy. Even if you imagine that line continues down there. The thing is, when I actually just looked at this, I immediately started going, hang on, that looks a lot like this weird character on the fairies page, which might say fairy, but might not be. Well, I don't know. You know my thoughts on that. So I quickly copied this here, and I'm like, the thing is, this bottom is not like this, but maybe it's just that they haven't really written it very correctly. Because, you know, look at how this is written. It's very messy. I don't know. It could be. It's very similar. And let's say that this is the word fairy, which just weirds me out because then it would say on this page fairies. But I don't know. It could be explaining the word to you, or, you know, it could be something else. But let's say it is the word fairy, then this would say fairy time. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's a different thing. Anyway, I'll probably come back to this. But now that I'm faced with it, guys, why don't we look at this? Because I desperately want to know what this says. And I think I can already start to piece a bunch of this together. So, this is did. I recognize that. Let's change colors. This is did you. I can see that. Did you is this tie or tay? That is tay. Did you retain? Oh my god. Did you retain? What did I retain? Did you retain the? This is a very unique character here because it's just these straight lines. Letter. This is a letter. Ah, did you retain the letter? I don't have a letter, I don't think. Did you retain the letter? Will I get a letter? Did you retain the letter F? M? That's not right. It's got an extra bit here. Raw. From. It's from, it's raw, which I've learned already from the word from. So that's from. The letter from makes so much sense. The letter from, and that is sa from the word some. I recognize it pretty quickly, and it's a revert from us. Did you retain the letter from us? Who is us? Who is us? So, the letter from us, the people who made the game, if they're the one producing the manual, did the game come with a letter? And the letter contains a secret of some sort. Did you retain the letter from us? Okay. All right. Something. Hang on. I think I'm just going to put M for now. Is that like, is this Sir again? Sir, yeah, except backwards, so Rus, Emrys, Sir, Emrys, 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 Imrys. Am I wrong about this first one? It's just line with a Emrys. Okay, I don't know. I'll figure that out. But the next one is, that's it, isn't it? Why wouldn't it be enter it? No, I don't know. Emrys, it in. It is it in. That's ta again. For 60 seconds. Is this water? Because this is water, and actually that is what a lot of the W sounds look like. War. How would it? What? I have war from worn, but it doesn't look like that. It actually looks more like were, except no, not like were. It's a little bit different. I don't think with a quick look, I don't think I actually have exactly this character, but it does look a lot like other were water. So this probably comes down to an accent thing again, but I would say something it in for 60 seconds, something it in water for 60 seconds. Immerse. Immerse it in water for 60 seconds. There's something on the bottom of a letter, and you immerse it in water for 60 seconds to make a star, to see, that's see, to see. Oh my god, this game comes, this is, guys, my mind is once again so blown. Sometimes you think, surely all of the really like big kind of, not the story reveals, not the secret reveals, but sometimes it's easy to get lulled into thinking, at this stage, maybe I get the basics of the elements we're working with in this game, right? In Tunic. And this has just blown my mind, because I'm now feeling like what this is in. I'm sorry, I'm not even finished with the sentence, but I just need to take a second to tell you how exciting this is, because Because I feel like, along with my guess that maybe the hole in the cards is because this game has merchandise and these things can be collected together on a ring. Now that I've seen this, that was a guess. It was like just, you know, this is one of many, many things that circle could relate to, right? But now that I've seen this, I'm like, there are other tangible items, like maybe not merchandise per se, but there are other tangible items in the real world that relate to this game and can reveal things, which is very common for games of the time. Like, I mean, whether they reveal things or not, like there are a lot of games that would come with extra little, like either the game would come with something or you could acquire it in some other way. But like, so for example, a very, very old text adventure game that I really loved was Leather Goddess as a Phobos. Now, I never bought that game. I had a free fell off the back of a truck version of it. But actually, my cousin did buy it, or their family bought it, and I got to see their version of it one time. They had the box, and it was quite an unusual game because it came with a little card that had a scratch and sniff points on it. And one of the things in that game is that you can inspect certain items to get a smell. So what you would do is if you had bought the game, you would scratch one of those parts of the card and you would be able to smell something in the game, which is pretty fun, like weird and fun, right? Anyway, that's just one example that comes to mind, but that's a tangible item outside of the game manual, even outside of the game box, that has something to do with the game, right? That interacts with the game experience. This is really freaking blowing my mind here, that this game also appears to have some element of this. There's an outside game letter. Anyway, let's continue. To see a circ. Hang on. To see, that is. No, sorry, that's not sir. That's secret. Got it. Secret. Oh my god. It's not revealing much, but it's exciting, right? To see a secret. That's v? No, that's j. To see a secret. Is that me from many? Message. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't write the word message quick enough. Did you retain the letter from us? Immerse it in water for 60 seconds to see a secret message. That's really interesting. Now this, oh my god. Hang on. Now this is so interesting again in yet another way, because is there some way that we are going to be able to see that secret message? Let's say there's two sides to this, or there's two pathways. One, yes, somehow or other we will. I don't know what that would be because we've only been in the game so far. So maybe we can't. But let's say we can. Then I guess there's some way for us to see the secret message. Cool. But I'm imagining we can't. Like, maybe we won't have an experience outside of Tunic, the game as it is, right? Whatever it is, whatever this game is the game I'm playing is Tunic, but is the game that's being played here also Tunic? I don't know. Is it Secret Legend? I don't know. We probably won't know until we get the cover of the manual. But anyway, let's say that we can't ever see this letter. This is not available to us because it's outside of our universe. Then how are we going to know what this secret message is? We learn about its existence. It's very fun to learn about it. The one insight that we have into it here is this star that's written here. I don't know what that could mean, but maybe there's something that can be interpreted here. The other thing is, maybe somewhere else we can see this secret message. And what I'm thinking immediately is the freaking, like, the pages of memos at the end of the manual. That would probably be the way, right? That's the way for us to essentially receive communication from whoever is reading this and writing this. Oh, man. Oh, I'm having a real nice moment right here. I'm having real nice chemicals from this. Okay, let's go back. All right, I'm back in the universe. I'm so excited. That's just, what the hell has this game done to me? By the way, isn't it cool that they're supporting this with well, they've got supports here. I don't know what else to call them. Little things to bolster it. That's just a nice little, detail. Just let me have one little quick sweep through. I was trying to just see if any other secrets are sort of like visible to me. By the way, look at the little floaty dust here, which I guess is visible through the really bright window. That's cool. That's a really lovely touch. Really lovely touch. Okay. I think it's time to leave this room. This has been immense. Here's another really quick thought about this. What they have done there, whoever is writing has drawn a star, and this, yep, this was about the golden path, and it says, I think, look to the stars and to page 49, which we don't have, but it does say look to the stars. So it's the page right before this one here. And I mean, it is a star. It's a star. So maybe even this secret message is like Golden Path related. I would guess that that we're going to have that communicated to us in the memo pages. Maybe. But then again, it could be on other pages, like data management. I'm so excited about data management. Can't wait for it. Wow. Look everybody. Look how many we have. Isn't this beautiful? Freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. I'm just looking at the background as well. Cool. Cool. I don't know what there is to do about these things though. Like, is there any way for me to interact with them? As in, can I do something back at the graveyard? Anyway. Oh, game. Look, how much excitement do you think I can handle here? That is so good. This looks amazing. This is crazy. What? The librarian. That's the librarian. What is this scene? What is this scene? And hang on, we've just climbed. I don't know why I'm whispering as if they can hear me. Okay, hang on. Few thoughts. First off, why are they here? Why are they here at the top as if we are going to duel together? They look like they are waiting for my arrival. They are waiting to duel with me. Secondly, the other bosses that we have battled with, like Boss Scavenger and Siege Engine, you know, like they're protecting the key, they're protecting the hexagon, but where is it here? Like, it doesn't appear to be here. Do they have it on them? What they have, as far as I can see, is a sword. The sword itself has like the 3 colors on it, on the hilt. And then it looks like they probably also have the colors on the front of their clothing, on the front of their outfit. Yeah, which is represented there. Okay. Now you know what? I hadn't actually noticed this big sword before, I think. Now I see it. Now I see it. So, is their thing going to be like rain and lightning? Obviously, I already kind of thought that from this page, but like now I'm like, they're on the top. They're on the ceiling of this building amongst the clouds where they could make loads of lightning, right? That makes a lot of sense. I'm just, Little Fox is just standing down here. I wonder if they are waiting for me. Okay, all right, hang on here. I got to continue my thought. So those are a couple of thoughts. Here's another one. Yeah, like it seems like a different situation to the other two, maybe. I don't know. Boss Scavenger seemed like they had fought their way down with their dudes, with their guys. And a lot of their guys had not made it, but Boss Scavenger had made it all the way to the key. But then they were just standing there. They were just standing there looking at it, and I feel like, I don't know, like they were transfixed. Maybe that's the case here as well. Or, I don't know. But in this case it feels different because we know that it makes sense that these 2 pages go together, right? Because we know that this has been stolen. It used to be down here in Frog's Domain, and it's been stolen. What is the phrasing? It's been stolen to the top of the sky. We sure are in the top of the sky here. So why did they steal it? Well, they seem to be taking things from the world to either understand them or to manipulate them. Or when I say they, I don't know if it's just the librarian or if it's... I don't even know if this really is just the librarian. It said the librarian there. It might not be their actual name, right? So that's interesting. Okay, it would probably be a smart idea to translate this before we go in, though it's probably going to be like other things, like Siege Engine. We did that before Siege Engine, and Siege Engine didn't actually give us hints about how to fight it or anything. So this is probably more kind of lore, right? What we can see on the face of it is the librarian. The blue text there is, I think it's a great power. I know that the big word there is many. I think it's many have, actually. Many have fought, I think. No, many have... You know what? No, I'm just going to start translating it. There's something about the Holy Cross, but I still really don't know what the references to the Holy Cross are saying. And I can see that it says in the cathedral, so maybe it's the Holy Cross like remains in the cathedral. I can see it's a remains, but it's not. Yeah, I know, something like that. So maybe the Holy Cross is in the cathedral. And something about the far shore in the blue text there. All right. I think we can go into this battle without reading it. But then again, if we find this impossible, we can always do the translation then. Do I need to do this? Must we fight? Must we fight? Ooh. I just wanted to see where the camera was going. I'm attached to the building now. Slowly heading up. Slowly heading up. Shield. 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 Do I have the items that I want to go into this with? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to be useful. Let's just, oh hey, I don't think we need muffling though. They're gonna know we're here, so let's put on something that's probably, so I still haven't worked out like what a lot of these are, but I know what their names are now. But I imagine something like that is going to be useful. So this is probably dagger related maybe, but I don't know what. This might even be... Sorry everybody. I gotta check. Because it's a bit of a... So it says the brace us shield. Maybe what it's saying is that the vigor bar for my shield goes down. I don't know. I don't know why that would be the case. I just simply have to experiment with this. I've got to experiment. Okay. But I don't know what that does. What do I know that might be useful in the moment? That could be useful. That's probably useful. I don't know what this is doing. I don't know what this one is doing either. I don't want that. I don't think, unless it turns out magic is absolutely the key to this battle. I don't think I need the mask on. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think we're going to get hearts coming out. Yeah, I don't know. I might just leave it on this. Maybe it makes me a little bit faster or something in a way I haven't noticed. Okay. All right. Okay, let's try it without any other items. Ooh. Oh, there they are. I just... Ooh. I'll have to look at that later. I'm so excited about the text. All right. Okay, you're not even coming near me. So do I... Ah, there you are. Let's do this. Oh, evade. Lightning. God, man. This is very cool. It's a little bit like Ganon. Oh, out of the way. Oh my god, that had like a scream to it. Ah, it's friends. It's friends. Its movements are so interesting. Ah, the dagger's probably not very useful. Drink. Oh, this music, it's got so much drama to it. This is amazing. Okay, they're kind of just letting me hit them right now, which is pretty interesting behavior. Yay! Yay. I might have actually evaded that one successfully. Oops, evade. Dang! I did it again! Let's talk. No, I don't need your gems. They held the key inside of themselves. Oh my god, that was so freaking cool. I feel less sad for them than I did Siege Engine. Somehow Siege Engine made me feel really... But that was, that was so crazy. Hang on. Hello? Are you faking? That was so theatrical. Oh my god, I loved it. That was so theatrical. I really want to do this again and again. If I don't get another chance to do this again and again, I can't wait to replay and do that a bit more. Wow. That was a fun duel. Librarian. Maybe if your name is Librarian. I guess it is because the screen text said so. Oh, that was really fun. You're a really interesting person. And I feel like I would have rather had a conversation with you, my friend. I would have liked to have at least started with a conversation. I guess we'll take it. High above the clouds, found the green key. I just got that achievement. I do feel like there must be lower levels to this as well. Huh. Can I see your sword? It's very nice. Why has this occurred? Why has this occurred? What are we doing? Why are we having this incredible battle below the heavens? I'm just watching them. Do they move? Do they move? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at them. I'm going straight back up. Are they still there? Oh, now it's gone all blue skies again. It's gone blue skies again. They're still... Now that's interesting. They're still here. I'm in their body. Sorry about that. Now this is something. Sorry, I gotta try things. I mean, of course not, in a way, but at the same time, this is unusual. Like, Siege Engine disappeared when we battled them. You know, they exploded. Boss Scavenger didn't, though. Boss Scavenger was also there. They just kind of seem to freeze. Oh, I'm stuck. That is so interesting. Hang on, I do just want to have a... Is there anywhere else I can go from here? There's no, like, little side... There's no way to get off. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know why we just did what we did, but it was fun. You were so cool. You were so cool. Now, here's an interesting question. How do I get out of here? I mean, yes, I do have the... I can teleport out of here, but I can't actually just get back in here easily, can I? This is really interesting. This bit here is like one way. There's nothing else for me to grapple onto. So I can only teleport out of here. I can only teleport out of here. Well, let's save for one thing. Oh, hang on. Before I teleport out of here, now that I've saved, have they now, like, disappeared? Up. All I can see is like a Stussy S at the front of the building there. They're still here. That was really weird. There was a bit where, like, they were just sort of standing a bit still, and for a good long while, they were just letting me hit them. Are you pretending? Are you pretending? Wow. Right. Well, one sec before I move on. Okay, Pixie just needed my attention. Let's go to the far shore. Okay, so I guess we are headed to the sealed temple, but let's go. Let's first go and see our lady. Hey lady, how you doing? Lady, maybe mother, maybe something else. Yes. Guess what I've done? Actually, one sec, I've just got to pause again. Okay, all good. So yeah, I think maybe I get you out of prison now. How you feel about that? I don't know how I feel about it, but I think I'll just go pop off to the sealed temple. Yeah. Let's do it. But give me a second. This is a chance. Huh. Yeah, we're like at the point here where this arrow is pointing. But it's interesting because even if I did have this power that I'm imagining might exist, there's no like little platforms to sort of zoom over to. There's no secret path, is there? Is there anything? Well, I'm gonna try my basic thing here. Huh. I do think that if we had this like this ghost zooming ability, I'm imagining I could probably go down there. I could probably go between this section and the section further like south there. Maybe a path opens up here somehow. Maybe a path opens up. Okay, so but the one that we're missing is this one in West Garden, which I think with that other ability I could probably access from like the back side of it here. And to even turn it on, I would need to first make it over to the CRT plinth here and activate it, which would, you know, activate the conduit, which again I think is all secret power related. So, huh? So many remaining secrets. So many remaining secrets. What is the thing to do then? To just go and take this final key? I'm sort of nervous about it because, like, I don't know what else there is. Hang on, I'm just gonna... I need to just calm my nerves a little bit. I need the calm of the house. Is there, like, more... I mean, there's obviously, like, a billion other things to do in this game. I know it's absolutely full of secrets, but I guess what I'm getting at is... what do I do when I've collected these 3 keys? What's gonna happen? Will there be more game? Or is it like, actually you should... Whoa! Oh, look, you can see the extra bit in the back there. You can see the extra bit. Ah, that's very interesting. Hang on. Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. That's an interesting reveal. Hang on, I just want to go and have another look at this now that I'm here. So, are we above? Yeah. Oh, it's 4 things, not 3 things. Still, I wonder if those things in the... here, maybe this is here. That said, it's not as if our little, I mean, it's not a map the way that our other maps are. It's a, you know, it's a section, not a plan, so, but yeah, maybe? Is this like maybe where we are? Are we below some part of the cathedral here? Don't know. Yeah, like, so I guess like this is what I'm considering, like, what's gonna happen when I take this key back to the sealed temple? Game over? And actually I need to go back and do other things to get a different ending? Because it does say, like, you know, there's all of this implication, right, about wind chime. What do I do with you, wind chime? Oh, hang on. Here's something I haven't tried with the wind chime. Maybe we get a music instrument. Nope. Oh. Other item. No, no. Nope. Nowhere near. Okay, does nothing. Yeah, I'm so nervous about trying this. I'm gonna go and see my friend really quickly. Hello? Hello, friend? Hello, my friend. I'm just gonna look in my manual for a sec. No big deal. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. It's been nice to see you. It's been really nice to see you, thank you. Oh, don't mind me, I was just thinking about something. Okay. Yep, definitely the same kind of skull. So, yeah, shall we just do this? Shall we just see what happens? Like, let's say that the game, like, ends at this point when we do this. But it's not the ending. I mean, it could be a game with multiple different endings. Or there could be a whole nother thing that happens after this. But, you know, we gotta try, right? We gotta see what happens. If there are multiple endings, I want to see all of them. So I want to see the crappy ones as well, if that's what it is to be. Ooh, my heart is beating. This is crazy. This is a very exciting moment. Let's see what happens. Everything in this world seems to be telling me not to do this. And maybe they're right. There it goes. I feel like I'm probably I might be doing the same thing I've done millions of times. Now it's quiet. Oh my god, I just got a Steam. What now? Completed key collection. That is what I'm thinking. What now? Oh, the atmosphere is very strange. I can't click on anything anymore. The atmosphere is very strange. Hang on. I don't know why I thought, like, let's look at the manual. It has no answers for me. Okay. Okay, no changes in the menu. Oops. Hang on, I need that. You go there. I know this is a bit strange, but I might just change those. I think that, yeah, I don't know. Let's just experiment with the cards. Okay. So I don't think anything else can be done here. I think that's it for this place. Oh, the atmosphere is so weird now. The atmosphere is so weird. Oh, the music. Oh my god. I thought it would be silent out here as well. Okay. Alright. I have no more offerings to give. I guess we go and see. I guess we go see her. Is this where I find out she's a villain? Is this where I find out I've let? Is she my mother that I've freed? Is she a past hero? who is doing what past heroes did for her in her original playthrough? Is she my mum who played this game as a child? Am I her child? Is she actually going to be bad, and that's why this entire world is set up to stop me, a ruin seeker, seeking ruin? I don't know. Those doors are still closed. Okay. Yeah. 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 I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I've given her all of these offerings and the manual told me it was risky. The manual told me it was a risk. What if she's bad and I've made her powerful? What? Who am I? What am I doing? She's freaking gone. I can't. Of course she's gone. Of course she's gone. I mean, why would you wait here? Honestly, why would you wait around? What? My blood is actually cold. My blood has gone cold. Mother? Lady? I feel like it's not good. Shield! Shields! Shields! There is much to consider, everybody. There is much to consider and to try. Oh my goodness. This is really interesting to think about. Look at the things here. Look at the... like, I suppose the locks? The locks here? In the... the Shadow Oubliette, the Far Shore, all of the things. I've got to go to the hero's grave. That's probably the other thing to check out, right? We got to check everything out. But we're going to have to do it in the next episode. I'm so sorry. But it's time. It's time. This has been a big one. I'm a bit speechless, quite frankly. This is so fascinating. I am lost. I'm lost in a very wonderful, happy, excited way. I am genuinely perturbed. I'm genuinely deeply perturbed in my bones. Shields up. But yeah, you're gonna have to join me for figuring out the next stage in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is wild. I hope you've been enjoying this journey. I don't know what I'm doing, everybody, but we're doing it. We're going to do all the things. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, we're going to do them all, and we're going to do them all together, and I'm going to have so much fun doing it. I hope you are too. If you've been enjoying, I always appreciate a like for the video, subscribe for the channel, and comments that tell me nothing at all, but, you know, are generally positive, is really lovely and makes me happy and makes my heart happy. And yeah, quite frankly, in this moment I need a little bit of that positivity, because my blood has run cold right now. I will see you in the next one, everyone, and we're gonna figure some stuff out. We're gonna investigate. Take care. Farewell. Shield solidarity. Bye bye.